Welcome to the REI Foundation Podcast, where we cover all the steps and strategies to make your real estate dreams a reality. Now your hosts, Jason and Pili.
Hello there, and welcome to the REI Foundation here today with Pili and Jason for Inspection Friday.
Hi, everybody.
All right, so today we are going to cover morning rituals, a topic that we had just heard a ton about and through Alex Franks on Wednesday. And what we wanted to talk about is how morning rituals have really transcended our lives, our family, our work, and
opened everything up.
This is coming from two people who met working in bars, who worked in New York City, 7 in the morning, and own a restaurant and own a brewery, and now we're getting up at sometimes Pili's up at 4:30. God bless her, and I'm trying to get up at 5, and we remember the days walking out of bars at 6:30, 7 in the morning with the sun coming up, and people jogging by us, and that moment of hatred that we couldn't even feel. It wasn't hatred. It was more like what are you just doing? Happened here.
You're running at 6:30. What?
Yeah, and here we are.
No sense.
Just getting off of work, whole different world. And it's a mentality. And
well, the last time we spoke, we talked about being better versions of ourselves, and definitely waking up early makes you a better person. I know everybody that doesn't wake up early is saying that's not true. But think about it. Especially if you're a parent or if you have a really busy work schedule or you're really busy during the day, when do you have time for yourself? When do you have time to exercise? Oh, I exercise after work. I go into the gym and do a little something, which is great. Do it. Keep on doing it. But if you wake up, like for instance, for me, and I told Alex Franks at our last interview that I was going to start to wake up at 4:30 every morning for at least a week. And I tried doing that, and it was really, really hard, but it got me waking up at 5:30, which is much better than the 7:30 wake up with my son. So I wake up at 5 o'clock, let's say, and I shower, and nobody's up. Husband's still sleeping. Kids are still sleeping. I check in on them. They're fine. I put on my jogging shoes and I head out the door, and I have a 15-minute run. I get back and I do what's called savers from The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Savers are silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Yep. And I'll put some notes in the show notes about where you can go to find information on what Hal has put out there for everybody. But each of those just make my morning that much better. Just make my day much better. I can totally tell the difference between a day that I've had a miracle morning and a day that I haven't. It's above and beyond, because you have that. Even 6 minutes, if you can have 6 minutes out of your morning to just do those 6 things, your day will be that much better. So 6 minutes to an hour of time in the morning for yourself, it's just golden. I mean, until you do it, I can't really explain the feeling. It's like having more time. And what do we all want more of every day is more time. So you know what? Get up an hour earlier. Give yourself more time. You deserve it.
It just allows you to take a moment and just set your day on the right path, because our kids are both young, and when they're up, there's no let's
no
rewind, let's reset that button. Okay, go back to sleep for a couple minutes. We'll call you back down in an hour. So it's get up and go, and the earlier you get up, the more you can dedicate to having your time to yourself. But like Pili said, you could do this in 6 minutes. Be silent for a minute, say 3 things that are your affirmations, visualize where you want to be or what you want to get done or what you want to accomplish. Do 10 push-ups, 10 air squats, and 10 crunches, and from there, reading, read some motivational lines for the day, or maybe something that stimulates your mind to do what you want to do. And write down maybe your goals, or write down what you're thankful for the last few days. And there, done.
That's it.
There.
Because I know
at that point, let your mind be at ease, and you can now start fresh and have a whole different context on just the chaos that is about to unwind throughout a day.
And then again, we've talked about like sitting on the shoulders of giants. I mean, all like Oprah, you name it, like everybody who has like has taken huge strides in their lives, millionaires, actors, like all these amazing people give themselves time in the morning. And it's not because, oh yeah, they're rich, they have the time to do it. No, it's because they allow themselves the moment. So you don't have to be anybody really to just give yourself a moment. I mean, I know, especially for myself, I didn't want to take that time for myself because I didn't think I deserved it. Because I thought, okay, any time that I have has to be spent with my kids. And yeah, that's true. But if I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, they're not awake. They don't need me. So why don't I take a moment to have to myself, take a run, wake up happy and, start my day on the right foot.
Yeah. And you actually, we've been doing this for a while now. So we feel when we don't do this, you can feel the shift in your day. And so I would put it up to you out there. It's a choice to make, but
yes.
If you are dead set on finding goals, maybe finding goals on real estate and setting a path, well, why don't you set the path at the start of your day? If you're going to start your day with goals in mind, you can start your day just jumping right out of the box instead of just jumping up and not having a plan for your day. I guarantee you, if you maybe tomorrow, maybe it's getting up at 6, maybe it's getting up at 6:30, maybe it's at 5. I'm talking to another individual that got up at 3:30 today. And so I'm not getting up at 3:30, but that's pretty darn early. But on the same part, they have goals, they have a regimen, and it allows their day to transpire, and they have actual steps throughout the day. Yeah. So that's what we put out there for you. Take that step, see if it makes a big change in your life. And thank you.
Thank you so much. This is Foundation Inspection Fridays with Jason and Pili for the REI Foundation podcast. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for tuning into the REI Foundation podcast. Check back next time for more awesome tips and strategies to launch your new you in real estate.